Hey Oliver, it's very obvious to me from looking around the cafe that you've spent an awful lot of time getting the branding and the detail correct. And from a company who's very involved in the branding ourselves, can you maybe take us on the journey on how everything's come together to date for you?
I know I said in the last segment there, we got the story behind Network is kind of, it's a network of people coming together, and the graphic design team, Slater Design, they've been excellent. Like, they've really, like, I'd give them more credit than myself for the concept and how much effort they put into things. Like the Network name, one of my partners, we were struggling with names. It was one of the more challenging things of coming up with an actual name, and we did a process where we listed out all the names we thought would work, and we went through cafes that have good names. We always found with cafes it's more what's behind the actual name. Like, I'm going to say Treefee, and Treefee looks great because the product is behind it, and the name, everyone goes, oh, that's a really good name, there's a good tangible story there. So we were conscious with what we have now, Network, that there was actually a tangible story there to relate to people when you're going out, because people always ask, how did you come up with the name? So we said, and how Network came about, and Slater Design came with this story that Network be a place for the likes of artists and producers, and even yourselves become part of the network, people that we use in the process, and they all become part of this network. Like, everyone's coming in and asking about various elements of the design and the cafe and where you're getting the stools from, and all these people will feed into the network. And it just, and also, you know, coffee shops, and now the culture in Dublin is that coffee shops are coming this massive place for people to do business and have meetings. So it also a play in the name that it is a place for networking is another angle we want to pursue. And, you know, the business will grow by having these tangible links to these sort of things. So that's like, and once again, I harp on about Slater Design. They really came up, nailed that, and we're delighted with the concepts, and the name itself is brilliant.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, as I said, we're very conscious about branding in Big Red Cloud, and just to come in here and see it being so refreshing. So, I mean, I know it's a new business, but it looks new, and it's going to look new for quite a long time to come. And even the lights, in my opinion, are shaped in the letter N for network, which I think is really, really smart.
They are, yeah, and that's, I hadn't noticed that one before. There's one angle of the lights that they go at an N, and yeah, it's very clever people might pick up on that.
Your buddy Slater probably did do that on purpose, and you just didn't notice it.
Give him the credit now. It's actually, we had a conversation there with someone from the office today, and it was Sinead in the office, so I want to put that on record. There was Sinead who picked up the lights, and the lights are getting a lot of credit, so kudos to her. They're very nice feature.